Hello and welcome to the International Daily Roundup by People's Dispatch, where we bring you the major news developments of the day. The Speaker of the US House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, announced yesterday that the House would initiate an impeachment inquiry into Donald Trump. Now, this inquiry is for allegedly trying to pressurize Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky into investigating the son of former US Vice President and Democratic presidential aspirant Joe Biden. Now, this is a complicated case with a lot of implications. The actual case against Trump may involve a violation of campaign funding laws, as Trump allegedly threatened to block a $400 million loan to Ukraine if this was not done. There are a lot of procedural hassles before an actual impeachment inquiry might take place. First of all, the House Judiciary Committee needs to frame the articles of impeachment, following which the House of Representatives needs to actually pass this resolution. This resolution will then go to the Senate, which needs a two-thirds majority to actually impeach the president. The Democrats definitely do not have a majority to do this. And this whole impeachment process might actually even work in favor of Trump. In fact, immediately after Nancy Pelosi's announcement, Trump managed to generate nearly $250,000 as campaign funds. There is also the fact that this kind of focus on a foreign hand may distract the Democrats from the key questions of what actually led to their loss in 2016 and what are the internal issues that might help them combat Trump in 2020. And of course, there is the irony that considering the various crimes Trump has committed, including supporting the bombings in Yemen and the sanctions on Iran and Venezuela, this is the issue for which he is being tried. The Saudi-led coalition on Tuesday killed 16 people, including 7 children, in 2 airstrikes in Yemen, according to a local official and a doctor at a hospital in the region. The local official, on condition of anonymity, told AFP that 9 others were injured in the strike at a home in Qataba in southern Yemen's Dale province. 4 women were also among the victims, a doctor at a nearby hospital in the province of Ib said. The Houthi rebels denounced the Saudi-led coalition for the killings and its continued aggression against the Yemeni people. In a statement released on the Houthi-allied Al Masirah TV, they said, "The aggressors do not understand the message of peace, but only the messages of drone and missile power." The 2 airstrikes come days after major attacks by drones and missiles on Saudi oil facilities that the Houthis claim responsibility for. However, the Saudis and Western countries such as the US, UK, France and Germany have alleged that Iran was responsible for the attacks. Saudi Arabia has been fighting the Yemeni Houthi rebels on behalf of the Western-backed government of President Abdurrahman Mansour Hadi since March 2015. Saudi airstrikes have led to the deaths of thousands of civilians, and the blockade by the Saudis has caused one of the worst humanitarian crises of this century, with millions on the verge of starvation. The sanctions on Iran and the risk of war in the region also featured heavily during the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly that began in New York on Tuesday. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani is expected to speak today. There had earlier been speculation that there would be a meeting between him and Donald Trump on the sidelines of the session. But the US later seems to have withdrawn from the position and is now blaming Iran for the attacks on the Saudi Aramco facilities. Donald Trump yesterday also dismissed possibilities of reducing the sanctions on Iran, which have caused massive economic damage to the country. At the General Assembly summit, Trump told others to not subsidize Iran's bloodlust. Pakistan offered to mediate with Iran, while France and Germany have also called for talks to be resumed. Trump also said that the future belonged to patriots as opposed to globalists, repeating a favorite ideological argument that he has used while campaigning during the elections. Other prominent issues that came up during the General Assembly session were the Korean peace process, combating xenophobia, and efforts to mitigate climate change. That's all we have for the International Daily Roundup. For more on these stories, visit our website peoplesdispatch.org and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching.